Hi everyone, you're welcome back to the channel. In our today's gist, I'm going to start with what happened in Limpopo in South Africa. Limpopo is a border town. It shares border with Botswana, Mozambique and Zimbabwe. That's where Limpopo is. So a woman that is 54 years old, she have a cell in her house. Can you imagine? Hey, you know these people that used to say hot drink, that's what she operates. So she now used some part of her house as a cell, as a prison, where she imprisoned those people that maybe you come and drink in her shop. I do not pay her. She will put you inside the prison. Or after drinking, you are drunk and you are causing trouble, she will put you in prison. Or you are beating a woman beater. You used to beat your wife. She will imprison you. Hey, the woman just turned herself into a police, a judge, and I turned her house into a prison, and even herself a prison warder. Can you just imagine this? What do you have to say about this one? Hey, in another story, I'm going to talk about what happened in Nigeria. A newly wedded couple. The man just filed for divorce. Why? He filed for divorce. Why did he file for divorce? There was an old tweet of his wife that resurfaced, where the wife, before he knew the wife, before he married, that was when the woman tweeted on that she was bragging. She was bragging on Twitter that she has knocked all the men in her area. Can you imagine this? Gosh. And the now resurfaces after her wedding, immediately after her wedding, and the man then saw it. And 23 hours after their wedding, that was when the man now filed for divorce, that is no longer marrying her. Hey, we should be careful for what we say on social media and what we do on social media. Please, if you have not touched the notification button, please do so and subscribe to the channel. In another story, wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end. I used to tell my gender, we should always appreciate our men. Okay, in this story, a guy was sharing what happened to his friend who brought his wife from Nigeria here to Canada. Both of them were nurses. So the man his monthly salary was their monthly salary was, the man's own was 2,700 euro, whereas the wife's own was 2,500 euro. So their monthly expenses was 2,003 euro. That is their bills. So the man now asked the wife to be paying 1,000 euros, to be contributing 1,000 euros, while he, the man, will be contributing 1,300 euros. That is, if you add them together, it's now 2,300 euros. That is their monthly bills. But the woman agreed and paid for some months. And the next thing was she started creating problems, refusing to pay the payment to contribute her own part of the deal. And the next thing was to file for divorce. My gender. Eh? If I'm you, that 1,000 euro is not too much. It's not much. At least you still have 1,500 with you that you can manage, save, and even take care of your people. So it's not too much. I don't see the reason why you will fight for divorce. Stop listening to bad advisors outside. Stop it. Stop it, because it will never help you. Okay, another gist. Again, this is a marital issue that we are now in. This one now, there is two couple on the day of their wedding. After their wedding, they were in the reception room. So the man and there is one man that came into the reception hall, and the wife jumped up and went and hugged the man. So the husband was annoyed. So as they were dancing, people were bringing in gifts. The man now brought in gifts and gave to the wife, and the husband now started warning her that he has told her to leave this man, and who invited the man to the wedding, that he have told her not to associate with that man, but she refused. That she should not enter his house with that gift. The woman now charged like naked wire and asked the husband that he cannot tell him cannot tell her who to associate with and who not to associate with. My gender. And as the argument, we are going to remember, it was in their wedding reception. The man now raised his hand and wozaed the wife. And the wife now hold the man on the chest. The next thing was she returned back the woza on the husband's face. Hey, that is the slap, dirty one. And the man left the dancing hall, went and sat down at a place. At a time, he now left the hall and he never came back. My gender. Easy. There are things you don't do to a man. Since he has told you he doesn't want you to be associating with that man, the best thing for you is to stop it. When you see the person, just greet that person and walk around. Tell the person, please, you don't want trouble with your husband. You don't want. You can even use you might not tell the person, but you can use your initiative, use your actions. Action speaks louder than voice. And tell the man you don't want it. Because that man might have something. He might know something that you the wife, you don't know about the man. That is the way I see it. So you respect him. It's not at the wedding hall. Who do you think that will come and marry with that kind of attitude? And how can two of you live in the same house with that kind of attitude? I wonder, may God have mercy on us. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, subscribe to my channel so that you'll be getting more of this type of gist. Thank you.